Sam.
Cam.
Salmon Cam.
It was
For
All
this entire run.
yeah. Well, there was that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we're back.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna save over the backup because the recording is fine. So in a little mini break between episodes, I was looking up pictures of Nomura because I was like, I don't know if I know what he looks like. And you know, compared to other Japanese devs,
What's the next role? Olympus.
Actually, let me go in.
You can just check the journal from here, actually.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, what were we saying about game devs?
But yeah, so we were looking at pictures of him, and Cam was telling me, Olympus. Cam was telling me about some memes with pictures of Nomura in it. And so Cam said he does still look really young, though. And so I was like, something about like Chad game developers, especially Japanese game developers, or really any Chad Japanese creative, like Araki, for example, you know, who does JoJo. Something about them, they don't age. Something about being a Chad and like making games or making like really any media that is like widely enjoyed or is just really niche, I guess. Also, anything about that is just like you just become, your Chadness allows you to not age.
Let's go to the caverns. I think that's the green one.
Green one.
Yeah. So look around here.
Oh right, I keep falling for that. Not that it matters, but
the closest thing this game has to platforming in the main story, rather.
the closest this game has to platforming is probably the entirety of
Cavern
Remembrance,
which was actually added because people were like, "Hey, man, where's the platforming?" It's one of my issues with this game is that they pretty much dialed back on platforming, which thankfully is...
That's to me, that's not so much an issue as it is a disappointment.
Yeah, I mean,
like, it's not a flaw.
It's not a flaw. It's just that it's a disappointment because that's what the previous game was, and this series is based on Mario 64. But the thing is that this is also like the only game that's missing platforming, actually. So
yeah, you showed me some Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff.
No, but forget Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, you played Birth by Sleep.
That's true. Birth by Sleep did have quite a bit.
There it is. That's the one.
In Disney Castle. Yep.
Disney Castle in Radiant Garden.
Yeah.
This is Disney Town, by the way.
Oh right, yeah. There was no Disney Castle.
Neverland. Like, yeah, and then obviously there's Dream Not Distance.
Yeah. Where the memes are about parkour.
Right, so that's everything. So it was pretty much just this game and just Kingdom Hearts 2 vanilla, really. And then Final makes out of Cavern Remembrance. And then everything else. Like, it was just because people complained about the platform Kingdom Hearts 1, but part of that was pretty much just camera issues, especially since on the PS2, in order to control the camera in Kingdom Hearts 1, you had to press L1 and R1.
Land of Dragons is next.
Alright, that's not too bad. Go to Throne Room.
Throne Room?
In Land of Dragons.
Oh. I was like, wait. You want me to go talk to Hades real quick?
Yeah, so, let's get back to this interview.
Yeah.
Got time for an interview?
This is why I wanna learn how to be a Chad like Japanese game devs. They just do shit and everyone's minds get fucking blown to pieces.
I'm sorry you're white, Sam.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm sorry I'm white too, but you know, white guilt is not.
Some crimes can never be forgiven. You might have to find a form for that.
Yeah, probably.
So Shimamura says, so generally I would talk to someone else regarding which type of song would be in which part of the game, but I handled you the demos directly. I would submit them to a planner on the project first, though. I remember some of the songs being rejected because there was no use for them, but then later finding out that you heard and liked some of them. Dearly Beloved is one example. I thought it had been scrapped, but then I saw in an interview you had said, I don't remember scrapping this. So basically, she was told that Dearly Beloved was scrapped, but Nomura was like, no, we're using this. And now it's pretty much the theme of the series.
Yeah, like imagine that. Imagine a universe where Dearly Beloved actually did get scrapped.
Not a universe I want to be in. In your mind, what song is the Kingdom Hearts song? Nomura says...
That's actually a good question.
Nomura says, Dearly Beloved is used often. It's a great song, but the title is hard to remember. What does it mean? To clarify, this interview, obviously, they're talking Japanese, but the song's name is in English, and Nomura does not speak English. So he doesn't know. So he doesn't know what Dearly Beloved means. That is, there's no special... Shimura came up with the song names. There's no special Nomura meaning behind them. He was like, but title's hard to remember. What does it mean? And Shimura goes, someone precious to you. And this is where it gets amazing. And Nomura says, oh really? Well now I know. Precious. Like Lord of the Rings. Laughs.
Amazing.
Just memeing on his favorite song. I didn't use the internet back then. I was using a dictionary and I saw it and I thought, this is it. I can't believe it's been 15 years and you can barely remember the title. Speaking of titles, there's a song called Sunset Horizon. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Not Sunset Hill. There's a song called Sunset Horizon in this Kingdom Hearts 2 Secret movie. I didn't want to use the word sunset, but you did. The poor mediator had one tough job. Don't you remember? Nomura goes, no. I wonder why I wanted to use that word so badly. And she goes, I can't remember why I didn't want to use the word. So I don't remember why. And Nomura goes, I wonder if it's because I often went to Sunset Boulevard during the production of Kingdom Hearts 2. Nevertheless, all your titles are hard to figure out. Some are in English, some in Italian. What is it you're trying to do? And she goes, they're generally in English, with a little bit of variety thrown in the mix. And he goes, none of your titles help me realize, oh, that song. You should keep them simple. And Shimura goes, my English isn't very good. A part of me would like to name them in Japanese. And Nomura goes, we've come this far. It'd be confusing if we switch now. When I'm making a trailer, I have to listen to every song because I can't tell which title goes with which song. You should have named them in Japanese from the start. And she goes, there's a discussion regarding naming the songs in English.
Oh shit, it's one of these things.
Oh, yeah, just get it.
Oh, whoops, fuck. I didn't want to do that.
Got him! Got him!
God damn it.
I guess the next one is in the camp.
Give me strength.
Damn it, all the enemies died. I can check the camp real quick.
Isn't that the village or the city you're going to?
I came from the throne room, so...
Yeah, this is... Yeah?
No. Wait.
That's
where I wanna go?
that's the Imperial Square. That's where the throne room is. It's not where you want to go.
Oh.
Yeah, so there was a discussion regarding naming the songs in English so they'd be understood by a wider audience. And he goes, speaking of song titles, I remember during the production of Kingdom Hearts 2, we'd been referring to Roxas only as the Mysterious Boy, but you named the song after him and put his name out there. She leaked Roxas' name. And she goes, that you remember. It wasn't supposed to be released yet because it was a spoiler, but it went out anyway. It was supposed to be released after the game. There's a reason why we stuck with the Mysterious Boy since the beginning. See, this would have been a perfect opportunity for you to use one of your hard-to-understand titles. And she goes, but all the other character themes are named after them. Anyway, it went to become a popular song, so it all worked out. That's the song that plays during the fight with him, by the way.
Oh, nice.
I'm sure you definitely know.
Yeah, it's a good song. You know what, actually, I'm gonna do the trick. God, I love this trick so much. I feel like a speedrunner doing this, even though it's not, there's nothing to do with speedrunning.
Mr. Numero, what's your stance regarding the music? During Kingdom Hearts concert, First Breath, he said something I'll never forget. He said, "I demand only good music." It was a compliment. I was thrilled but at the same time, I felt I was shouldering a great responsibility to Tetsuya Nomura. You must remember that. No.
Got him.
Did you get every puzzle piece in the camp?
I don't think so. I think I'm missing
Check
two.
the sky. Check the sky. In the camp.
No. I remember I was here. I think the one you're thinking of, I'm pretty sure I got.
Okay, so then go to the mountain.
Yeah, that's where I'm going next.
When I was creating a new song for 0.2, you told me you're not living up to your own standards. I wasn't living up to myself. So you're saying all the songs are great. Nomura goes, that's why I give them the okay. Sometimes the team says yes, but Mr. Nomura says no. What song required the most back and forth? That I remember. The music from Pilot Town. Lazy Afternoons. You said it was lacking melancholy and wistfulness, remember? I do. I ended up telling you exactly what I wanted. After he told me, he greenlighted the first title I submitted. I generally don't specify what I want. I wish you would. It's not a good idea because you put too much focus on that. I have a certain image in my head, and I'll keep adding some more until I get it. I'd love to know what the image is. Like, Mr. Nomura, what kind of music do you actually listen to? And he goes, I don't really listen to a lot of music and I don't play any instruments. I don't know why I'm so picky when it comes to music. At least I'm aware that I am. When the song is rejected, I ask why, and the response generally begins with, I don't know much about music, and continues with, I just know something's off. That something is what I'd like to know. But maybe not knowing is how I managed to keep creating something new.
There it is. It's the village up here, I think, had some.
Okay, just use the trick from the save point over here.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Who's your favorite artist? And Nomura says, there are a few artists I like, but lately I've been into hard rock, loud rock, and it's a genre born from heavy metal and hardcore rock. Favorite instruments? Favorite instrument? He goes, I like the tones of piano. And Shimura says, it's hard to choose, but I've played the piano for a long time. It will always be special. Of course, they both like the piano a lot. That's like, when the piano hits in Kingdom Hearts, that's when the music really hits. like
Someone should make a meme where it's like, Jorno's theme, Kingdom Hearts, like the handshake, and it's like the music getting hard when the piano hits.
He's like, are there any other Kingdom Hearts concerts you'd like to see come true? Nomura goes, rock. She's like, rock with a band? Weren't you saying before that you wanted a musical? And he goes, a while ago, when I watched the movie Les Miserables, I thought we should do a musical, but I wanted to incorporate it into a game, not an on-stage production. Shimura goes, there was a musical number in Kingdom Hearts 2, that was rough.
See, clearly the option is Disney needs to acquire the rights to Les Mis somehow.
In Atlantica, but that was a music game. I wanted a musical cutscene. Thank goodness that never happened. Well, I was watching a show the other day and had a musical number. It made me want to create a musical, a production where everyone bursts into song.
Yeah.
Shimura's like, no. Did you not get the puzzle piece that was down there?
I did not, but that's because I want to kill more enemies.
Okay. Well, it's not like you need to be any other drive form to get that puzzle piece. You just gotta ride the wind.
Oh, you're right.
Bullseye.
Oh, wait. Right, okay, yes. Oh, it's a shame that nobody spawned here. Because I don't think that gives me drive form stuff.
It does not. Now here's the interesting thing, and it makes me like so mad that it hasn't happened yet. Who's your favorite Disney character? And
that's a good question.
Nomura says, I've come to like Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. That would be amazing!
Yeah, seriously.
Like,
The third Keyblade wielder is just Oswald.
I mean, the third Keyblade wielder is Riku, but yeah.
And fourth, fine.
Kyrie.
Fifth.
That's all of them, I think.
Maybe he's the zero.
No, I mean like puzzle
no,
pieces.
he's the 0th Keyblade wielder because
I mean the 0th
he came before Mickey.
The 0th Keyblade wielder is like Yen Sid.
Well, who came first, Oswald or Yen Sid?
Oh, that's interesting. 100 Icarwood is next.
Interesting. Okay.
And then he goes
Back to Radiant Garden.
He goes Figaro's cute too.
That would be interesting.
What?
Figaro?
Yeah. The cat in Pinocchio who's always staring at the goldfish. I also like the White Queen from Alice in Wonderland. So it's just a bunch of characters that have never been in Kingdom Hearts.
That's so weird.
Like they even have the goldfish from Pinocchio, but they don't have Figaro.
That's really weird to me. I wonder if maybe those were more recent characters that he liked.
Oswald is probably recent.
Because he did say, I've come to like Oswald, right?
Yeah.
So...
He goes, conveying the concept of music and video. How did the concerts come to be? Oh, this is not really like... Not something you'd understand if you haven't seen the concerts, but I'll just talk about it. I'll just recite it anyway. I've been saying we should do it for a long time. So have I, and so have a lot of fans. We tried several times, but it just never happened. Just start from Pooh's house and keep going.
Yeah.
Speaking of fans, there's a reason I wanted the opening night to be the day after Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 remix was released in Japan.
There it is.
That doesn't apply to the overseas fan, unfortunately. After the previous concert, many people said it made them want to play the game all over again. We decided to release the game the day before so people can go home and play to their heart's content after the concert. What a shrewd businessman. And Shimura is like, I hope people don't stay up all night playing the night before the concert and end up falling asleep during the performance.
Kingdom Hearts concerts are interesting. I don't know if any of them are. I would probably pay to watch one in the States.
I mean, there's been a couple that have been in the States. It's actually, ever since they did it for the HD releases, it's been pretty regular.
Because like straight up, if they came to New York, I would probably pay to watch a Kingdom Hearts concert.
This isn't Kingdom Hearts related, but
I wonder if we should like.
What's the name?
We should like look out to see what the schedule is.
Someone Uematsu. I know that one time Uematsu was performing Final Fantasy music at BAM, which is like right over there, but this was like 10 years ago.
Oh. Because there's like so many places in New York where they could play and it would be really cool. Like BAM being just one of them. That's in walking distance of my house. For those of you who are not New Yorkers who don't know what the fuck BAM is, actually, even people who are New Yorkers might not know. Brooklyn Academy of Music.
Yeah.
That's in a walking distance of my house. I walk
Don't
past
tell
it, like,
everyone where you live, Sam.
I mean, just because they know I live in Brooklyn does not mean it's easy to find.
Plus, like, walking distance is huge for Brooklynites.
Yeah, seriously. Like, the number of people who live in walking distance...
Do you have every piece of this?
I think there's one more that I'm missing. Yeah. See, there's no Mickey.
Which one?
It's the first one, actually, on the list.
Is that not in Pooh's house?
No. Because the one in Pooh's house I got... Well, it was above Pooh's house.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's not in Pooh's house. Okay.
So it's probably here. There it is.
It's so weird that the first one is this one. This is the last area.
Yeah, seriously, what the hell? Also, this is not really related to anything, but because I've been on a World of Light kick lately, for some reason.
For Smash?
for Smash.
You've been
And
playing it?
Yeah, and I had a dream where Sora was the 5th DLC character, and for whatever reason, there were spirits of him in the there were like spirits in World of Light, which doesn't make any sense because none of the DLC spirits are in the World of Light. Because I mean, World of Light was complete game mode created on launch. There are DLC spirit boards, but nothing.
I still can't believe... forget DLC, there's free spirit boards for things like... Resident Evil? What? I mean, it's great, but like, of all the games...
The fucking Leon's thing still kills me. Where it's you can kill villagers in
Jeez, there's only 9 left.
Yeah. Halloween Town, there's one, so this will go next.
You've collected way more than I thought.
Yeah, most of them you can get just in the standard game progression. They're also very distinct and are much easier to find than fucking Trinity marks, which you can really only see if you're relatively near them on the ground.
And some of them are like specifically made to camouflage.
Yeah, I really hope it's not in the place of the game where it crashes.
I don't think there's any sticker there.
In fact, we're not in Halloween Town much itself, so I'm going to start there.
There's only one you're missing, right?
Yeah.
This is it.
That was interesting. But yeah, so I had a dream about like spirits for Kingdom Hearts and Disney stuff, which is especially bullshit. I mean, if there were spirits for Sora, it would just be solely Kingdom Hearts stuff and stuff that was not like you wouldn't have a fucking Goofy spirit in the game.
Well, okay,
or probably not.
I would say that they'd make an exception for Donald and Goofy, and it would just be their Kingdom Hearts designs.
Yeah,
that was.
I mean, like
they would not do Mickey.
Sakurai has said no, like anime or TV or movie characters.
But that's for playable
that
characters.
really only applies. Yeah, that only applies to playable characters.
You know, Dracula. Dracula's not from Castlevania.
Yeah, Dracula was just a pop culture character at this point from the original Bram Stoker novel. Or whatever.
And he's not playable.
Yeah.
Not that it really means anything.
I couldn't remember for a second if, like, wait, did Bram Stoker write Dracula or Frankenstein? But no, Frankenstein was written by a woman.
Mary Shelley.
Yeah, Mary Shelley.
Bram Stanker. Go to the lab, I guess.
Let's see, where are all the places I can access? Yeah, here we go.
So here's an interesting thing. You know the book.
I got punked.
Oh yeah, you had the little black mage eye patch. I don't think it's here because like the only puzzle piece I remember here is like one in the sky that I think you got because like you get hit by the green streams and then you aerial recovered into it, which is entirely supposed to get it actually. You know, while you're here, why don't you, like, you had to revert for it, but why don't you check out Jack's Limit Break? You've never seen it.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Let me just...
No, not here. Left. Curly Hill. Yeah, so the book Bram Stoker, it's a really old book, right?
Dance Call?
Yeah.
Prepare to scream.
Oh, that's cool. It's like Whirly Goof.
I love these, like, effects.
Oh, that's really cool. I guess I just forgot to just see it.
No, it's because Jack is one of the few people who never gets auto limit at any point.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Like, I mean, he has auto limit, but you had to go out of your way to turn it on.
I can't turn on the switch, right? Like there's no switch here. It's not like oh, there it is.
No, because this is a PS4 game.
I got him.
You had to go on top of the hill.
Final for that.
Yeah, you go on top of the hill. That's all. It's hard because the hill is smaller in this game.
Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see. Is that all of them? I don't think so. There might be one more.
That's
oh
it.
no, it is all of them. Okay.
It's the next world.
Thank God I didn't have to go into fucking.
I think next world is Port Royal, but
Yeah, it's Point Royal.
Point Royal.
And there's 4 of them here. Because Port Royal is probably the world I've spent like the least amount of time, or one of the worlds. We never did Jack's limit either, right?
Yeah.
So I might want to see what that looks like. I just realized the game has 2 Jacks.
Yeah. And none of them have auto limit.
Ah yes, the 2 Jacks.
I don't remember if I told you this, but the original Kingdom Hearts 2 didn't have Christmas costumes in this part of the world.
Interesting.
Everyone was still their Halloween costumes.
It's another connection between Kingdom Hearts and Sonic Adventure 2. They added Christmas DLC after the game came out.
Go to the ship. The ship. Captain.
Yeah, there was that one that I never got on the ship that was kept pissing me off. That one's probably here.
The captain's step room.
Look at all this money. I can finally get it now. It's super easy.
All right, let's go to the town.
Oh, right. I have to talk to Jack for that, right?
Let's hit the town. So this is the puzzle piece that you definitely did not get, and you definitely are not supposed to be able to get at this point. Actually, not until you
Why
level
can't I
up.
use Jack's limit here?
Does he have it on
Oh,
at all?
he might not.
Turn on.
Come on, dude. Turn him on.
You always go to the items.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep doing that. Wow.
He has nothing on.
What the fuck?
It's treasure aisle. That's his.
Let's turn everything on. What the hell?
Lucky.
And item boosts, because why not?
All right.
There it is. It's cool. So it's just you gather them all in one place, and then that's cool.
It's very good crowd control limit. So you're not supposed to be able to get this until you level up your what's it called, high jump.
Oh, this is the
aerial
master
dodge
form
max.
trick you mentioned, right?
Yeah. So you have to. So you position yourself under it, so you can be like slightly behind it. Like as long as you're facing towards it and you're
Do you think this
below
is
it.
good, or should I move a little bit forward?
Move a little bit back rather, and face towards it. Okay. So what you do is you oh, and put reflect on a shortcut.
Okay. I'll put it on here for right now.
Yeah. And if you're having trouble with it, I could do it for you.
Okay.
But basically you aerial dodge, then you at the peak of your aerial dodge you reflect, and then you drive to master, and right after you drive to master you aerial dodge again, and then you reflect again, and then you revert, and then you aerial dodge again.
Wait, say that again. So aerial dodge, reflect, drive,
Aerial dodge, reflect, revert, aerial dodge.
Okay. So let's see if I can do it. So aerial dodge, reflect, drive, aerial dodge,
So
reflect again after the drive.
So go to select drive. Yeah. Select master. Now press circle. This should make it easier for you.
Okay.
So aerial dodge, reflect,
Light.
drive, aerial dodge, reflect.
Ah, okay.
Okay, it's too late now. So what you can do it reverse.
Oh, so do it in master and then revert.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's supposed to aerial dodge. All right, you got easier drive recoveries. By the way, you can use this trick to jump infinitely, and this is how I got past the second part. of
Yeah,
the
I think you did mention that part.
Yeah, but you have to like during the jumps, you have to pause it and go into your menu, use drive recoveries if you want to actually do it infinitely.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, remember to do the thing. Put highlight master and press circle. Okay. Aerial dodge, reflect, drive.
Light.
Aerial dodge, reflect.
I did do a reflect, but
You can do like thing about master form is that you have continuous magic, so you can do like multiple reflects, like in a row,
okay.
but only in master form. You can't do the regular form. You only need 4 for master.
Well, I'm doing it just anyway. Okay. All right.
Give me strength. Yeah.
Ah, why do I keep attacking when I do that?
Because you're mashing X.
Yeah.
You gotta press X once and then mash circle.
Okay. Maybe is there like an enemy I can just hit once? There we go.
It's over.
There. I don't need to use another drive recovery.
Come on, Sam. You sure you're ready for Drew Dot Distance?
Okay. So that reflect. Oh. That reflect, drive, aerial dodge, reflect, revert, aerial dodge again. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Light.
Ah, I'm mashing X on the revert.
Yeah, don't mash X on the revert. Just press X once and then mash circle.
It's tricky because you can't revert right away.
That's why pressing Reflega in master form multiple times is a good idea, and that's why I also tell you to move behind it a little bit, like move back a little bit, because when you do Reflega in master form, you move forward. So if you do it multiple times, you'll move forward even more.
Let's go.
Oh, hey.
Oh, there we go.
You only need one jump.
Nice.
So that time you actually got high enough, but the other times you didn't. Interesting.
Let's see if I can kill anything.
Yeah, you probably had to go to the town to look for the puzzle pieces anyway. That's not like that's the only puzzle piece that you're missing.
Boy, we haven't been in the town in a while.
Take this.
That was very important for doing the tournaments at level 1. That move. And I did do them, by the way. I didn't do the Paradox tournaments, but did every other tournament at level 1.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, there we go. Do you see it?
What?
Oh. Alright, let's see which ones you're missing again.
There's, I think, one more probably. Yeah. The third from the last.
Okay. So you just go for that. That should be in like the. I think that's in the ship graveyard. But just to make things faster, I'll look it up for you. Yep, that's in the ship graveyard. I knew it.
What's in here? Anything? No.
Give me strength.
This guy on Twitter posted a clip of him beating Data Roxas on critical mode. It wasn't even like a challenge thing, it was just him. He got stuck in Data Roxas, then he finally did it, and he posted a video of him doing it. And it's like, you know, it is hard, and it is impressive that you're able to do it, even if it's the first time. It's like, whatever. Some guy.
Where is the ship graveyard?
You go to talk to Jack and you tell him, hey, go to the ship graveyard.
Oh.
And so then some guy like posted like, oh yeah, well now do Data Roxas at level 1, and he's like Kingdom Hearts fans be like, oh you think you're so good, but try beating this boss with a bop it controller. And then he'll like start editing pictures of like Zigbar holding boppets and stuff. But they really do be like that though. Cause like I posted what's it called? I posted a clip of when I did
Fuck, do I get that?
attack.
Oh.
Take this.
Didn't even know you could attack that.
That's it, right?
Yep, that's it.
All right.
And then Space Paranoids is the next.
Back to Radiant Garden.
Back to the lab again.
Literally this time. You could just go to the save point.
Oh right, you're right. It's in here.
Like when I posted my doing the story Roxas at level 1, which is like, first of all, boring compared to the Data Roxas at level 1.
Yeah, seriously. Doesn't have nearly enough health to make it interesting.
Well, no, it's not about the health. It's about Sora's abilities.
That too.
But yeah, when I posted that, this guy's like, now do Sephiroth. And I was already planning on doing Sephiroth at that point when he said that, but I was just like, whatever. And I did it, and I posted it, and he goes like, now do it with KH1 Sephiroth. And I'm like, like you are you like even watching these? Or are you just like one of those people that just does this because you don't find challenge runs impressive? A lot of people are like that. Like,
You know why they're like that? It's because they don't do the runs themselves.
yeah, they just want to feel like superior
Lots
in
of
some way.
lots of runs.
It's not even about video game
A lot
runs.
less challenging than they really are, because the whole point of a lot of runs is to get good enough to the point where you can just invalidate a lot of things.
It's not even like a video game specific thing. Like, it's just something that people do. Like, oh, if you're so good, then do it like this.
Yeah, it is also just a general
And
human psychology.
it is like, man, shut the
But
hell.
I think with games especially, there's an effect where like some things look a lot easier than they really are.
Yeah.
Like GoldenEye speedruns, for example, which I've brought up before. Those don't look especially hard because you're just kind of running for you're WM1ing essentially.
I think that's the first time that you've ever blocked that attack. I know you had.
even trying. I was parrying.
Let's go to the right.
I mean, this is I'm done with the.
Oh, you're done with the world?
Yeah. That's
Oh.
the only one that was.
Oh, okay. So then, what's the next world?
Last is world that never was.
It's really the last one. You got like everything in all the other ones. Nice.
Yep. Those are the only world I have to.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why I turned into
A pom-pom.
Actually, I'll just leave.
See you later, Tran.
I wonder what we'll get for this. Actually, probably have to actually assemble the puzzles first.
Yes.
Do
Do the game.
Yeah.
You'd also probably
Could be anywhere. Actually, it's more likely to be in the beginning than it is to be later on.
because you didn't have glide in the beginning.
Yeah. Also because I've been in the castle a lot.
Back off! Back off!
On level 1 run, you will learn not to use warp snipe.
Yeah, well, I mean, I already knew that warp snipe is a liability sometimes because of the data Zigbar.
For regular nobodies, it depends on the area. If it's an open area, go ahead, use it if you want. If it's an enclosed area, do not use warp snipe.
This is it.
But go ahead and use dual stance and berserk all you want. Those are like absolutely incredible. Jump is okay too, but it's hard to get those. Reversal, you must use reversal. Not because dusts are hard, but because dusts are paired with harder enemies, and reversal makes those enemies easier. Dancers just straight up don't have a reaction command, huh?
Oops.
Try not to play a game with gamblers on level 1. Where are you going? Why do you keep going back?
Because I thought there was a thing up here. No.
Oh,
Just
okay.
lights.
By the way, do you know why this is a city?
Why this is a city?
Yeah, like why is there just a regular old city?
No.
Okay, there's just a regular old pickup. There's just a regular old pickup truck right here.
Yeah, seriously.
Like people have speculated about that. Like someone has said that Kingdom Hearts is so wild and crazy that something as mundane as a pickup truck makes you go like, what is that? And so the reason is because this is supposed to be like the nobody world, right? And it's like a counterpart to End of the World, which is the Heartless world. And where the Heartless world, End of the World, was just nothing but chaos and destruction because it was like destroyed worlds. The world that never was is a city and a castle because nobody's actually have mind that can think. So they basically have civilization.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just too bad that the organization has to command them because those guys are evil. But nobody's themselves aren't necessarily.
That's interesting.
Though killing nobody still does bring back the original person anyway, so long as their heartless has also been destroyed. So it's not like you're doing a bad thing by killing them. But still, yeah, like the reason why it's a city is because nobody's actually built it. They have actual minds. They can actually talk. You don't see that in this game, but every regular nobody can talk.
Interesting.
In 358 Days Over 2, actually they're actually NPCs.
That's cool. Got him. Get memed on, buddy.
Like, there are dusks that just act like butlers and, like, clean the place and stuff. And in the Kingdom Hearts 2 manga, Kairi escapes from her jail cell in this game by, what's it called? Tricking the dusks into thinking she was also a dusk by just wiggling.
Oh wait, is that it? Yeah, it was.
That's one. How many more?
I think there's 4 in this area, or not in this area necessarily, but 4 in the world. I'll save here.
And then like the dusks explained to Syx after that she tricked them and escaped. Syx just looks annoyed.
So they have intelligence, but they're not smart, really.
No, it was pretty much just those were dumb dusks, but they're as intelligent as a regular human.
Oh, really? Oh.
Because it's like this. So the reason a nobody forms when the mind and the will are strong enough. So they basically have all the capacity that they had as people. They just don't necessarily have the same bodies. I mean, it is the same body. It's just depending on how powerful they were, it becomes like a mockery of what the original body was. Unless they're powerful enough to become like the organization nobodies. But on the other hand, Xemnas can also turn people into dust as a punishment.
Reading about the little details of these types of things is really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over. Back off. Take this. Back off.
I wonder if there are any interviews where Nomura gives random fun facts, like useless fun facts about something.
Well, he doesn't like do that in interviews, but there have been for like pretty much all his games, there's been a thing called an Ultimania, which is basically a big art book that like explains all concepts and explains a bunch of things. Like it was like an Ultimania that
Did you see that shit, by the way? Parry into dance.
Yeah, it's really good. Ultimanias explain lots of things about they clarify things, but a lot of the things that they clarify are actually pretty much easily inferred. But some of the things they clarify are like actually new. Like for example, the fact that Sora was technically a Heartless for the entirety of Chain of Memories was actually explained in Ultimania. Because Roxas was the one who had Sora's body. And so Sora didn't get his actual body back until the beginning of this game.
Yeah.
But he was still around in Chain of Memories, and Nomura explains that he basically was a heartless-like entity similar to what Ansem was. And this game even explains that it's something that happens when someone loses their own heart with the Keyblade. And it's just really interesting that I never even considered that when I first learned about it. But yeah, that's an example of the type of thing that they reveal in Ultimania. The fact that this is the nobody world is supposed to represent civilization, the fact that they're intelligent is actually from an Ultimania as well.
Oh wow.
There's other things like Traverse Town is not a natural world. It's a world that appears at certain points when actually you should go back and check the grave rooms.
All right. Hold on.
Traverse Town is a world that appears at certain points to basically give what's it called? To basically give refuge to people whose worlds have been lost. And so it appeared in Kingdom Hearts 1. It appeared, it's sort of like it changes shape to like basically fit the hearts of the people that have been there. So like that's why there's like a mishmash of different things. That's why there's like palm trees in District 1. That's why there's like that's why there's like something weird like the Gizmo shop in District 2. It's just Traverse Town is just like a weird place like that. It's not really like a light or dark world. I didn't even know that. I thought it was just supposed to be just a regular old town, but apparently it's specifically just a refuge town when people need it, and that's why it's not Kingdom Hearts 2, because all the worlds have been saved in Kingdom Hearts 1. The worlds, there's no more destroyed worlds. There's no more risk of destroyed worlds in this game. So Traverse Town has no more reason to be around in this game. And that's why it's not here. And I'm like, that's really interesting.
Back off. Yeah.
It also makes you consider,
Yeah.
man, like if you really think about it, Kingdom Hearts 1 was like the worst situation the universe has ever been in.
Yeah.
This is it.
Like there's no other, what's it called? There's no other game where every world got destroyed.
This.
And it's funny because in its own way, the game feels like it's a little bit more.
Want to cut it?
What?
It's 5v4.
Let's see. How many more of these do I have? If I can find them in the next 5 minutes, that'd be great. But I don't know if I can do that. Oh, there's still 2 left, huh? Yeah. Let's cut it here then.
Yeah. Alright, guys. See ya.
See you guys next time.